What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the Trail Theory Podcast. I'm Brian.
I'm Alex.
I'm Austin.
And I'm Pfeiffer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to an episode of the Trail Theory Podcast.
Boom! Hey.
Today, we are going to talk about handcuffs and chains.
No, we're not.
No, I'm just kidding.
Where are you
that
going?
was my
This
other
is a
podcast.
different podcast.
This is my other podcast. Sorry.
What's it called?
How do I
If you have
subscribe?
to ask, you don't. You're not old enough to know.
Yeah. Oh, old enough.
I don't know.
It's inappropriate.
Yeah. No, we are going to do another articles episode, as you know, because you clicked on the link.
Yeah.
Right?
It says it like somewhere.
It says
down there.
somewhere around
Yeah.
there. But yeah, articles. What is new in backpacking and hiking and outdoors?
A lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
Dude,
The outdoors
Whenever-
is still there.
so much bad.
Whenever we do these articles and I start my research for the week, the top stories are always something tragic and it's so sad.
What
So-
you've got to do is just got to search backpacking news happy.
Happy.
So
Yeah.
I know
Keywords.
SEO. that I've been sending you guys like some things that I've seen pop up through feed or whatever, and it's been like a death on Mount Marcy,
Yep.
a death in 80K, a death over in Colorado. There was the avalanche that happened that killed a bunch of people.
Lake
so,
Tahoe.
Yeah, man. God.
Brutal. Let's not start there.
We're not going to start there.
We're not gonna start.
Although we already
Yeah.
did, but
Because sometimes I think
not
about that and it's
specific
like,
stories.
Yeah.
that
we go
know.
on these places and we think like, oh, we're just going to have this great, grandiose, safe, fun time.
it can
And
be.
the fact that there's these scary things that happen,
Yeah.
there, it's like, shoot, man.
Well, a lot of the stuff that we're hearing right now is due to weather and being
Yeah.
out there on a mountain when it's snowy and not even like they're not even mountains that you really would
Top one, top article.
Not top.
Mountaineer?
Top one's fine.
Secret to beating altitude
I
sickness
have-
could
that
be
was-
in
that
your
was-
gut.
That was one of mine.
that is one of mine too.
I
like
did
that
not
one.
pick that one because
Yeah.
I would
You
hope
knew.
that you I knew you were gonna think it.
What did
So-
you learn?
I learned a little.
Well, hold on.
But I
So,
learned enough.
okay, so the article's on backpacker.com. It's the secret to beating altitude sickness could be in your gut. And our friend, Mr. Brian,
Oh, man, you just need to eat some sauerkraut.
had a
every
little
day,
bit of
bro.
altitude
Yeah, man.
illness last time he was at Mount Rainier. So this is
I'm-
relevant to the gang.
I'm going back in a few months.
That's right.
So you're like reading all the altitude
well,
articles.
it's interesting. So I've been off and on a prebiotic called Seed. We're not sponsored in any way, but
but if you want to
but if you
sponsor
want
us,
to,
give
please
us a
do.
call.
But it's interesting when I'm on it. I feel great. I have a sensitive stomach as it is, and I do feel so much better on Seed. And it's so strange that like I just can't. I'm making checklists and I'm actually tallying like, did I take it today or not? So I'm keeping track, but like for whatever reason, it was hard for me to get into a routine of like taking this probiotic. And so I started taking this probiotic again like a month and a half ago. So I've been on it for a while, feel great on it.
You planted the
and,
seed. Love
and
it.
so this is really great because this article is about, or it's a study that someone did. It was Simonson, excuse me. And she's a professor of medicine at the University of California, San Diego. And she did a study that suggests probiotics and beneficial bacteria in your gut may help your body handle higher altitude. They did a controlled study with 17 people. And they conducted the study at White Mountain Research Station in California, which is at 12,470 feet. So they did a randomized number of people, or not number of people, but type of people. So it's all random. They did a double-blind placebo-controlled study, which means
Double blind.
which means that some people had a placebo pill so not actually a probiotic.
But they didn't know they did.
But they didn't know.
Yeah.
So when you go to
Man,
the study,
I feel like that's really punking someone, but that's a whole different thing. But
That's what
but
they
again,
have to do.
Yeah.
They
right,
have to do
right.
that.
Listen, I get it, and it's the right way to test this stuff.
I
but
would
it-
be pretty pissed if I found out this beer was a placebo.
right?
But like it's like that old
Right,
adage of like going to a college party and like you give one person just NA beers the whole time and just watch them like pretend that they're drunk.
So funny.
Probably not exactly the same, but you know,
I'm confident it's 100% the same.
Yes.
but they
It's very
not the same.
scientific. very
Yes,
scientific.
100%.
the
It is
research-
college.
This college. The researchers monitored oxygen saturation, breathing patterns, sleep quality, heart rate, blood pressure, and blood glucose. What they did find during the study is that participants that took probiotics showed higher oxygen saturation during the day and at night, with fewer symptoms of altitude sickness or acute mountain sickness, which is AMS, which is, I believe, what I ended up having.
Acute.
Well, in the article, it says that 75% of people experience altitude sickness.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
That's
which,
insane.
Which is
That's a
basically, I
lot.
mean, that's basically headache, nausea. Like the symptoms can be not
Upset stomach,
insanely
diarrhea.
serious.
Yeah.
Sure,
Right.
sure.
But still,
but
like,
if you go
some
really high and
sort
you get
of
a headache,
aspect.
you technically have
Yeah.
altitude sickness.
it
but
could
I mean,
be
you know.
3 out of 4 of us,
Yeah,
which is crazy
but
when you think about it.
it's what this suggests is that just having good probiotics can delay or eliminate you getting the symptoms in the first place.
Right.
Or you could at least last a lot longer.
Right.
I will
Yeah.
say this, because the gut, I feel like I've been along on the gut health thing for a minute, and I'm not surprised by that at all. I didn't know it could be like specifically tied to it to make
Sure.
you feel a little bit better. But gut health, dude, if there
So
are
important,
3
dude.
things in your body to take care of,
Yeah.
your brain, your heart, and your gut. Those
Yeah.
are legitimately like the 3 most important things you could take care
I
of.
would agree
and
with you
This
on
is
that.
like
You got
add
good
it,
chances of being okay.
add it to the laundry list of stuff that improves when you have a good gut as opposed to a bad gut.
Yeah.
Correct. It's like
Yeah.
it's,
Right.
there's just
Right.
so much benefit
It's like, oh,
you
do
get
I want a
from
good one or a bad one?
Well,
Yeah, a good one.
The
Yeah,
It's generally healthy.
But you're absolutely right.
the scientists think that the gut communicates with your other organs. So they think that it creates that microbiome that produces and influences the brain, the lungs, the immune system, and your metabolism.
That good bacteria,
Well, it's also
baby.
where
Yeah,
all
buddy.
your nutrients come from, right? I mean,
Right.
you eat something and then it's got to go through all that. So why not take
wanna
care
have
of that?
you want to have those you want to have that good bacteria down
Dude,
there running the show.
it's like a train going
Not
down a
those-
set of
you know.
shitty tracks or a set of
Right.
really, really
Yeah.
smooth tracks.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's like a
Lubed
roller
tracks.
coaster, you know? It's
Yeah.
like an old rickety roller coaster versus a modern steel one, man. I want the modern steel one.
The one stat that I was shocked to see in this article was that around 200 million people travel to high altitude every year.
Wow.
What's
So
high
that's
altitude?
million?
10,000
over
feet.
10. Well, I mean, people live
Right.
above 10,000.
But I guess
So that's
but
150,000
but travel to
that get altitude
Travel to.
sickness.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Was it
so Denver is up there.
Columbia?
Yeah.
I think where Steph went. My wife went for a work trip at one point.
Oh,
somewhere
yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Columbia.
Over in South America.
Because that happened when she was out there.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Has anyone here had I don't know if there's any correlation to it, but in my mind there would have to be like, has anyone ever gotten sick on a boat?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's the same shit, right? Like to some degree.
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's your
definitely.
equilibrium.
That's your-
Yeah,
that's your
just like
balance.
your
There-
it's like
I
vertigo.
feel like
you're
it's
just,
they're like similar ideas though. In my
Maybe
in
they're
my
similar
brain.
symptoms, but I think it's 2 different.
Yeah,
caused
'cause
by
it's,
different
The
yeah.
reason why it's happened, but I guess I'm wondering if now like we got to figure out if there's a study for this. People who have altitude issues, do they have issues with seasickness? Like, is there any connectivity
just-
to
different
I-
causes
yeah, I
though, because
just-
one's
yeah, I think it's
one's
different.
oxygen deficiency and
Right.
one is
Well, I
your-
understand different
your
causes.
balance.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if there's any
Inner
connectivity to it.
ear
Right?
issues.
I mean, I got the opportunity
sensitivity,
to
right?
sail in the Caribbean for like a month and a half when I was
See, they share.
a teenager, and it was only the first day I got sick, and then that was like our first out to sea day when we were sailing from one big island to the other, and it was maybe 2 hours of throwing up, and then after that you're golden for the rest of the time. You get
It
your,
only
you
took
get
you
your
2
sea
hours.
legs.
Dude,
you get
I'll
your
never,
sea legs.
I'll never forget because I've been on a couple charter boats, like big, like 40 people, like fishing
For
off the
fish,
side of the
yeah,
boats.
that's cool.
When we would go to the Outer Banks, and I remember the one time I went with some cousins, and I've got some cousins who are like just They're big dudes, right? They're like just strong, they're way taller than me, just like strong dudes. One's a cop, one's like a weightlifter. Like they're just big dudes, right? I'm 5'8". I'm little. And these dudes were on the boat like ready to blow chunks. And I'm like, look at these dudes. Like, as soon as one of them blew chunks, so did I.
Yeah.
I was like, so did the other one. We were all three like, bleh. We're like,
Oh, no.
ridiculous. Just
What
barfing off the side of the boat.
Is there anything more
It was
contagious
horrible.
than somebody puking? For real, like if you're around somebody and they're howling or
doesn't-
screaming at the
Dude,
ground,
the smell,
You
bro.
know it's
Like,
the smell.
I,
It's
well,
just 100%
I
the
guess
smell.
I guess I need to
Screaming.
puke
Yeah.
too.
As soon as that smell hits you,
The smell's bad, yeah. The smell, but like visually, I won't get sick if
Yeah, if
I'm
you're only
visually
seeing-
watching
yeah, yeah.
someone throw up.
Same, that
just,
doesn't
you
bother
know,
me.
Yeah,
I think the last like three times I've been on a boat, I have just blown
Really?
chunks. Yeah.
Did you,
The whole
we went
time?
this
Yeah,
summer.
yeah,
Did
yeah.
you throw up on that one?
Definitely.
Oh wow.
You know,
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
and,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
I sat inside for the rest of like the next
That's
2
right,
hours.
yeah.
I was just like,
That's such a
this is
bummer.
miserable, dude.
I was done.
That's
Have you tried doing
strange,
like Dramamine or something like that?
No, I've never done it.
But
need to
homie
do that.
will next time.
Because like roller
I don't know if
coasters
there
and
will
stuff,
be.
I'm fine. But I don't know the
Motion
motion of
is
the ocean.
different.
Dude,
Yeah,
it
it's
just
different.
gets me,
I'm
man.
better
It's
like
different.
boats. I'm better at than the back seat of a car on a hilly road. Like
That's bad,
I
too.
can't be in the back seat.
Really?
Ah, man.
Dude,
I
get this
get
dude
sick
on
in the
some
back
chop. I'm talking pork, and he's upset. No chop for this guy.
I've never really had any issue with to my knowledge with either, but I know every bigger boat I've ever been on, dude, there's always somebody. There's always
You always leave a little lighter.
Yeah, dude. There's always somebody in that lower little seated area that's
Yeah.
just holding a bucket.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
like the locker room of shame or whatever.
Yeah,
You're just
dude.
like,
You know, I
yeah,
have
me too.
Dunn's Corner.
Yeah.
It wasn't seasickness, but I do have the worst I ever felt on a boat was a ferry ride back from Put in Bay after
Oh,
your weekend.
Well, it was a bachelor
after my
party,
bachelor party.
and it
you were
wasn't because of the
probably-
boat. It was because I was just in a bad
Yeah.
state.
Yeah, right.
that was
being on-
self-inflicted.
Because like a ferry
Lot of
is
good memories there.
It doesn't matter the chop, dude. A ferry's pretty smooth.
Oh,
sailing.
yeah.
It's
I
such
was
a big
pretty
heavy
good.
boat.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like a
Yeah.
barge.
Yeah, it was.
So what
Not good.
in the article? What else? Was there anything else of note that? I mean, obviously, I would imagine you're going to keep taking the seed.
I am actually.
and you're
yeah.
going to continue to work on that gut health. But
even if it's just like a really small benefit, I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna continue to do it. Plus, I like I said, I feel a lot better when
Yeah.
I'm taking that. So
And this is specifically if you're. So I imagine in the population they use, the 17 people, those people, I would if they're outdoorsy in general, their diets are probably pretty decent. So I'd be curious the actual like spread of the diets of the people they used, because what's interesting is if you have a trash diet and you use probiotics, you might see some benefit. But if you're
Right.
like really good, well-rounded diet and you take a probiotic, then you might even see more
Probably
benefit.
gonna
Yeah.
be
So
pretty
generally
good for you.
speaking,
Well, I
don't
think-
eat crap
I
and
think
take
most-
a probiotic,
Right.
and you probably be pretty
in
good.
life, most good healthy choices lead to other good healthy
Exactly.
choices,
Right.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
you're just stacking good things at that point.
Take that. Just start.
So it
take
can't
a
hurt.
spoonful of sauerkraut or kimchi every day, and you're golden.
Get some yogurt, and honey and
Full
fruit.
fat
apple cider
Greek
vinegar
apple
with some
cider
water.
vinegar. There
Chug
you
it.
go.
Yep.
see, I can't. I hate vinegar so much.
You hate vinegar?
I don't like it. Like people that just do
You-
vinegar with their
you hate
fries.
it?
Like
Are you a baby?
malt vinegar, like with fries. Like I can't do that. That's gross. Dude.
That's why it takes the seed, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kombucha.
You know, I've never. I guess I've had it.
You probably
I do
once
like
or
it.
I'm not
twice,
a
but
huge
It
like,
has a little bit of
dude.
Yeah.
vinegar taste. to it. I love
Yeah.
it. It's so
Love
good.
Yeah, but
I have
like-
a
Give me
friend
that
who
health
makes
aid,
it.
baby,
Yeah.
all day long.
And kimchi is amazing though. Like,
I
you
think
like
the kimchi was fine. Yeah, But-
fine.
bro. Every day.
All right, I will say
It's
this though.
tolerable.
Kimchi and sauerkraut took me a number of years to get
See,
to.
I don't like sauerkraut.
But I tell you what, man, once I caught that bug,
Chow down on some
give
sauerkraut.
me that
Yeah,
bag.
not a
Give me
fan.
that.
Just give me the jar, dude. I'll
Yeah.
drink the juice.
Nah,
It's
not my
yeah.
Some
not my
rotten-
scene.
Give me that brine.
Some rotten cabbage. Yeah.
Not for me.
All right, let's move on.
I'm gonna do this, and we'll see what happens. I'm training very
Let's hope
differently
that,
too. So
yeah, let's get that going. Get
Yeah.
that gut health going. All right, so I've got a little fun one before we get to anything tragic. So there is a
Little fun
sweet,
one.
sweet lady who is a 46er of the Adirondack High Peaks.
nice.
Her name is Marcia, Or
Marcia.
Marcia, sorry.
I was
Marcia.
gonna say,
Sorry. Well, I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
She's like, her nickname is One More Mountain Marcia, and obviously she's climbed Mount
Marcia.
So I love that. So yeah, she's a 46er. She's still all over the mountains, and she is 90 years old.
Hell yeah.
This writer met her randomly of this website called Times Union.
They're like, oh, we're looking for people who've never used the internet.
But yeah, he was like, he
There
happened
she
to be
is.
with this woman, and they decided to hike.
Great
Yeah.
for 90.
And he was like, dude, my legs were aching, my knees were sore, and she was just still trucking.
Cruising.
Yeah. So she's just a beast, dude. I love hearing about folks that age who can still do it, because it's a little bit of like, all right, you've been doing this for such a long time, you're in great physical health. It's a little bit of luck,
Right.
to be that healthy as well, and to like avoid any like
Yeah.
major injury or anything like that to keep you going. It's pretty incredible.
I love the quote. So it's Marcia Hansen, and when asked to profile her, she said, "Not too much exciting to say about me, except that I'm 90."
So yeah, she
from
she just
Canada?
started like hiking and like joined the 80K mountain club, Adirondack Mountain Club for hiking companions, and she didn't really even set out to do the 46. It was kind of like peer pressure, is what she said. She hadn't planned on
Really?
doing it. But she climbed her first high peak in 1965 and her last in 1991.
I'm glad to hear that at 90 you can still be peer pressured.
Yeah, right. But she completed that like 34 years ago,
Right.
and has still been crushing it. So pretty amazing.
Good for her.
Nice. Way to go, Marcia. I'm going to call you Marcia.
Yeah, she's a 46er. She crushes Adirondack Mountains, but she's been all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
I love shouting out the olds, tackling some mighty mountains.
So put that into perspective here. We've been doing this hiking or backpacking thing pretty seriously for how many years?
12, 10.
When you guys
eight.
first started
No, we're not-
2017?
18. Yeah.
So
So 8 years.
in
Yeah.
perspective, let's just play the longevity game here. If we all make it to 90-ish, we've got 50 more years.
Oh yeah.
Like if we're not 46ers and we're hiking at that age, man, we did it wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying it to diminish it. I'm actually saying it more of like I'm hopeful
Yeah.
that we can do that, because that's a lot of hiking and a lot of good times outside. I think about just the last couple of years and the number of like amazing trips I've been on, and to think that there can be that many more years of
Oh, dude, for
Yeah.
sure.
amazing times like that, I'm just like, oof, let's go.
Well, dude, like that. This, as a middle-aged adult, getting in better shape and better health is to have the goal of going for as long as I possibly can.
Right.
Right.
It's about like, oh, I want to be able to do this for like another 50 years. Like that would be dope.
Yeah. Be amazing.
Yeah.
Like goals.
And again, like my grandfather, he was still leading hikes for the Cleveland Hiking Club
That's
in his
right.
late 80s. Like that's a goal. That's a dream, right? That's amazing, So
Yeah, considering that I think the average age of a man now is like 76.
yeah, I think that sounds about right.
I don't like it, but I believe it.
A little
So-
less than ladies.
Yeah.
I have
Gotta
a-
stay healthy.
I have a
Anything
super.
above 80 is gravy, man.
Yeah, dude.
Paul just
Oh,
looked up
gosh.
average male age in the U.S. and it's 38.
I was like, guys, we're dead.
We got one more year of hiking.
Yeah, we're living on borrowed
man.
time.
We got to get out there
Oh
now.
no.
And the pod. We got to go.
79.
79.
But is that for like natural death only, or is that everything?
I think it's everything.
Just
So do
rag.
natural death only, because that's going to skew things, obviously.
Yeah, if we're taking care of our gut, we're going to be natural.
79.
Come on, man. All right, we're doing
I guess,
something wrong.
you know,
Skewed the data.
Hey,
Skewed the data.
76.5. What's that one right there?
If people
Male.
build cars, even a car accident's natural, right? It came from materials of the earth.
True. Wow, yeah,
All right.
female average age is 81.
Tobacco's natural, so lung cancer's dying.
Yeah,
of,
women are just so much
natural
smarter than
causes.
us.
That's true.
It's like
Yeah.
all those dumb videos. It's like why do males
That's
like
true.
continue? Like why do we even make it to? Why
Okay.
80 is generous?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, well, heart disease and cancer and stuff is so. Like I want. Well, it'd be cool to find the average of. I
Someone
guess
who
healthy. Well, I mean, you're dying, but like a healthy, generally healthy. I don't know how you define that. Natural causes, not from like a chronic disease and stuff like that.
Yeah, but dude, we're all gonna get chronic diseases
Eventually, yeah, pretty much. Well, no, not chronic. I mean, you
But again, Brian, I don't
We
think
talking about that chronic?
Pfeiffer, I don't think that like
you don't,
even if
you don't
die,
automatically get heart disease always. Like it's just
Well, but you might get cancer, or you might get something else.
But somebody who's like 94 and dies, they don't just say natural causes. It could be like
Right.
there's always some
Pneumonia
sort of reason,
or-
right?
Right.
And it could be like heart failure,
Right.
Liver disease, something like that
Right.
that takes you out. So it's not like just old age. They don't write that on the death certificate.
So I'd want to go through and exclude some stuff that
can't.
naturally is going to skew it downward because
he wants to exclude
My
the
uncle
stuff
just
he
died.
doesn't think he's going to get.
Yeah.
So listen. So what we're gonna find out is the average.
All the Pfeiffers die at their 90s,
average
so we're
age
not
is
having
79.
That
Oh,
is
it's
true.
79.
You guys.
Let's
all
say
been
we have till
long.
79.
I'm
I'm
in
saying
the 90s.
79.
I know that for sure.
Just so I know,
mean-
I just gotta start
Oh,
doing
Mr.
79.
Confident over here, Mr. 90.
I'm just
You know
going
what?
by the
how you
Pfeiffer
should-
line, man.
You should
That's-
live as if it's your last
day.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
You're
No,
right.
that's fine. I totally agree. I'm just
37.
going by.
Homie over here is
Yeah.
talking 90. We haven't even seen
you're still
40.
30.
Look at all
You're
the
still
Pfeiffers,
37.
man.
I don't know how old I am.
I think I'm 37.
I'm
Oh, no,
36.
wait. How old am I going to be this year?
I got another 60 years.
I'm
good.
37 this year.
I'm 37 right now. I'll be 38 in a couple
There
months.
you go.
Yeah, shit.
Aw.
I got 60 years left. I'm good.
This guy. This guy's confident.
I have a really quick one.
Never say
It
never.
doesn't have to be quick.
I know, but
guess.
it is really quick.
We only have 40 minutes left.
So
buddy.
a hiker was trapped high on a 14er, and a drone with a flashlight came to the rescue.
what?
Whoa.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. So
Is this sci-fi?
it's on Backpacker. Or
Tell me more.
I don't know why I'm just
The-
imagining a drone picking up a flashlight.
Well, that's
they
what
were
it
like,
was.
they're like,
It doesn't have it on it.
Did you order Jimmy John's?
He went up without his headlamp, or at least without like the replacement battery for it or something. What? And he was going to be stuck up there in the dark. So the rescuers, before they set out to go get him, they droned up the flashlight to give him like
A beacon.
critical equipment. So
That
he
is
had-
awesome.
And then they were able to go, and it helped them actually fulfill the rescue.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
So I'm
Straight up.
like
That's
that. I'm like
cool.
use case
So
for
they
drones?
used the drone
That's
for
fun.
part of the rescue.
That's sweet.
It wasn't just initially I thought it was some random dude like taking drone footage
no.
of the mountain or
Yeah,
something.
that's a bad
right?
headline because the strategy behind that's incredible.
Oh yeah, no, they used it.
That's
prior
awesome.
to the rescue team going up to give him something that
I love
would
that.
help with the rescue,
Whoa.
which I thought was sweet.
Where was it at? Did it say?
in California
Colorado.
or Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
And that's smart. I'm like that's good usage of modern technology.
No, that's incredible. Like I don't know why I never thought about it. I guess drones are usually just bombing villages and not saving people.
Oh,
so you know.
God.
No, but in reality, like I've never really thought of a drone, being used in a search and rescue before like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Like,
And also, I mean,
in a
just-
sense where it's
just-
like doing something active rather than maybe like
Right.
just like a flyover.
And just imagine
video.
like being able to get somebody that piece of equipment that could help them last 6 more hours.
Yeah,
Like that's
Dude,
massive.
that's crazy.
Right? I mean,
love that.
Well, think
That's
about this
huge.
too. I mean, like if he didn't have like you could put a space blanket on there. That's
Right.
light enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space blanket up or something like that.
Dude, I guarantee you there are places investing in drones for rescue.
Oh, I mean,
with
what a
thermo,
tool, right?
With thermo and stuff like that.
eventually it's going to be just grab on and then
Hold on, like
Strap
in
in.
Fortnite,
a little glider coming down.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
for it.
Yeah, but that was pretty slick. I didn't read through in the every word in detail, but that's the gist. Get stuff to hikers in trouble
And
use a drone for
he
it.
obviously survived. This wasn't
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
ones
it was like
that
his-
was
you
like,
know,
His drone, the drone sliced him open.
oh no.
Cut him.
Oh no.
Accidentally gave him like a hand grenade instead of a flashlight.
Oh,
Oops,
God.
whoops.
The drone caused a fire in the forest.
Oh, no.
Forest fire. Oh my god. Well, that is pretty sweet. That is a unique story
I like that.
for sure.
There's so much we could be using. I mean,
Parks are hiring drone operators left and right now.
If you're allowed to operate them.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. It's like we were gonna do this, but we couldn't because
We're restricted.
You don't have your Part 107. We no.
There are hard
Put that
lines in
thing
the
back
sand.
down.
Did you file your permit for this?
Yeah,
no?
really.
I'm
No,
sorry.
Sorry, I can't save this person.
You're in a
I do
no-fly
want
zone, sir.
what I was thinking though is that because I mean obviously helicopter rescues you can only go to a certain altitude, or once you get high enough it gets harder, right?
True.
Because
because there's less
air
oxygen.
gets thinner.
Yes.
So I imagine drones suffer from that too, though. But are they because of
No.
their size? Is it easier for them?
So they were able to.
Send
I
one
think
to the moon.
I think Renan. Don't quote me. Maybe comment below if you actually know. I do though think Renan was one of the first people to hack the DJI like computer system in the drone in order for it to get up to a higher altitude. Because when they were shooting the one documentary to try to find Sandy Irving's camera, they were able to take the drone up higher than they had ever been able to do before. And they were able to go up to the summit of Everest and circle around and try to do flybys and stuff like that and taking really high-res pictures and stuff. And it wasn't like an insane state-of-the-art drone or anything like
Right.
that, right? It was just a regular one that you would buy off their website.
Yeah, right.
So
I mean, 'cause
Because
you could do
I
a-
could imagine like the like high government drones. Are
Well,
like
those
way
are
up
different.
there.
Like
what Paul has
yeah,
up
that-
on the
that's
screen
like-
right now. That's
that's
different.
Those
different.
ones can do whatever they want.
that's an airplane. We're talking about like drones that we would be able to purchase and
Yeah.
fly, right?
That's insane. So I mean, if you can get up
put
to Everest
DJI
with one
or
of these,
something.
I mean, you could facilitate an Everest rescue. Like that's
Well, you could at least get something
Something
to
up there,
someone,
yeah.
right?
Depends
That's
on the
wild.
weight and what
But
you could get.
they have been able to use them, I know for sure, on Everest to try to find missing.
yeah, and that's
Climbers.
probably the
that
most
totally
common
that
use
makes the
case
most
is-
sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
Get
Yeah.
a thermal camera on there and get just
Right.
find people.
I'm sure there's even some other uncommon things like that we're not thinking of.
Yeah,
that-
7,000 meters. I'm sure. I know that they did 8,000 meters though too.
That's awesome. That's
You know
insane.
those crappy 911 shows? Like there's like those on like ABC. They're like they seem like super crappy budget, like 911.
I don't.
911 Chicago or like Chicago Fire or whatever. Like those like shitty shows.
yeah, like a drama.
There's one
Yeah,
called
yeah,
like
yeah.
911. It's like super bad, but like primetime TV. They probably get like millions of views. They need to do one of those for like mountain rescue, and have like
I'm sure it
outrageous stories
exists.
and
I
like
think
I
I think there is
guarantee it
something
exists.
like that.
but not like it's not reality, right? It's
Right, it's drama.
It's drama,
Yeah.
but it's like outrageous. Like there was some like 911 storyline. I remember just seeing the commercials where there was like literally like asteroids falling from the sky, like, and then the police department has to go into space to like stop it. It's like ridiculous.
Well,
you
it's
know?
the same reason why you had oil drillers go up into space and drill on the
asteroid.
in
Oh, in
Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who can do the job.
The cops got to go down and shoot down the asteroids.
Yeah.
So.
Those oil refined workers.
Yeah.
Put those boys in space.
Yeah, you
They know what they're doing.
cannot teach an astronaut how to drill oil.
Well, that's like.
But you can teach somebody who drills oil to be an astronaut. Yes.
Man, what a critical job! You guys have seen the documentary Chernobyl, right?
Yeah.
No.
They used the miners for that.
Oh yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, those miners, man, like
they had
whenever
to-
whenever the world needs
Saving.
saved or someone that's miners
Get
are
the
hard
miners.
workers.
Get
They're-
someone who can dig in the ground.
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. Lesson learned.
Shit, this looks like a hard situation.
Get the miners.
Get a miner.
Get a miner.
Get a miner.
I want to go watch Armageddon.
Kinda.
That's a
See if it holds up.
Yeah.
I
been
know
ages.
it does. I know it does.
It's been
You gotta-
ages.
It has to
I
hold
guarantee
up.
it does.
It felt so real back then too.
It did. I remember it feeling plausible. I'm like, you know what? This could totally happen.
I mean,
Like,
there is
it's a
an
good plan.
asteroid that's like zooming past us pretty close.
You just got to go drill a hole and put a nuke in it, and boom.
Drilling holes, baby.
So
And leave Bruce Willis there to die.
since we are
That's
sort
too
of,
Too
that's-
soon. It was like 30 years ago.
I haven't seen it.
No, Bruce Willis is having a hard time right now. Leave him alone.
So
Oh, it was in the movie. That's not what I meant. You know that.
So let's move on. We're sort of talking about like rescue stuff because we talked about the drone. I found this really interesting article from not a backpacking website, the famous New Yorker. The New Yorker.
The New Yorker.
And it talks about the title is called The Backcountry Rescue Squad at America's Busiest National Park.
Yellowstone?
No.
What's the busiest national park?
Oh, see if you can get it.
I thought it was
Is
Yellowstone.
it in one of our trivia cards?
I want Brian to guess.
this
I want
is
Brian to guess.
trivia.
Nobody else guess.
But don't say yes or no. I want
Because
to.
it does say America's Busiest National Park isn't Yellowstone or Busiest. You can guess another one.
Glacier?
No.
It's not Yosemite.
No, it's not Yosemite or
Smokies.
Yellowstone. It's the Great Smoky Mountains.
Oh.
How you like me now?
I'm actually
So
shocked
essentially,
by
like
that.
the reason being is, and it says it in the article, half the country can drive there in a day.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's more
so.
accessible.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes
It's
sense.
over 500,000 acres, roughly the size of Rhode Island,
And we never backpacked there.
We were gonna maybe try in the spring, but we, lollygag.
But yeah, every year the
We did what we do.
every year the park logs more than 12 million visitors.
Yeah, it's just so
some of
highly
which,
accessible.
some of which go poorly. Misadventures and bad luck. There was a 15-year-old boy who jumped between the rocks and a scenic overlook and fell 500 feet. Talking lightning strikes near a man was laying down just reading in his tent.
Says welded him to the ground for at least 10 seconds.
Crazy.
Welded
there's
him to the
this
ground.
is a continued list of things that it happened, during that time. And that's, it's going to happen when you have 12 million visitors and you're out in nature and there's just so many things.
How
happen.
do you get welded to the ground?
For 10 seconds. What was the
Your
10 seconds
skin
thing?
melts
It just
to the
had for at
ground.
least 10 seconds.
It's a blip. It's not like they don't go into it too much, but
It's kind of funny. Sorry, Austin, to
No,
cut
go
you
ahead.
off.
Doesn't sound funny at all.
It's like, all right, lightning struck near a man laying on the ground, welded him to the ground, and the next one is cyclist hit a deer, flew over the handlebars. It's like,
Yeah, that's so much less hardcore.
Oh my god!
I was still bad, but yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, it gets stuck to the ground by lightning, and then it just hits him.
Another line in this says, in the Great Smoky Mountains, which has been called the Bermuda Triangle of volatile conditions, a hike can start at noon in tank top weather and end at night in a snowstorm. So again, and one of those, this is why it makes it kind of dangerous. There's 12 million people, all that kind of stuff. So it really goes into a lot of detail of why it's so dangerous and why there's this kind of elite team that they have of rescuers there, which is pretty incredible.
I wonder how, what is the criteria you have to meet in order to become a member of that team?
Yeah. I don't know.
They should make a show about it.
They should, dude. They should. Yeah,
It's like
that'd be
So
fun.
Bondi Beach or
this is-
Baywatch, but
this
with
is making me think of two things. One, I feel like when I visited Yosemite years ago, I learned that you could do summer internships there as a
Right? Yeah, sure.
and wow, missed opportunity in college. What was I
Yeah.
thinking? But
Yeah. We did we came across this whole obsession a little late.
know.
late
Not
bloomers.
late, but not late. But
thing
not
two
early
though
enough.
is more along the lines here though is have we ever talked about smoke jumpers?
No, I feel like we did mention
There are
this
so
once.
many good little articles on smoke jumpers, and they have the coolest garb and shit, dude. So they're basically the
Yeah,
folks
yeah.
that parachute into forest fires,
Right. Yeah.
and they they attack it, right? And the garb is cool. The they're just I don't know,
Just badass.
crazy. Yeah, it's badass. It's amazing.
I want to say Quadzilla, who's a famous thru hiker. I know he is a forest firefighter, or a reserve, but I almost feel like that's something that he would do because I think he has a military background as well. Maybe I'm making the smoke jumper part up, but
we have talked about this, but how do they actually, once they get down there, how do they actually fight? I mean, what do they have with them that allows them to fight a fire?
Water.
But it's just
no,
them.
they're going
It's
in.
just
They're
them. What are
going
they
in.
doing?
I think they start to dig trenches.
Well,
and
they
stuff.
try and they try and just manage it,
And
right? They
yeah.
try and gear it away from critical elements.
They're kind of
Right.
steering and
Yeah.
blocking. And
Anyways, you guys can go ahead and read that article on your own. It's very, very long, but very interesting.
That's cool. I dig
Smokies.
that.
terrifying place.
Well, oh man, I'm kind of bummed we're not going.
Well, it's
now,
more about
but-
like their, they
But
have
their
this-
elite
this-
team.
Well,
this team that
and
they have
I'm
there,
with you on that too.
And again, it's very long, so it's hard to get like way into deep in it and all the details and stuff like that. But I highly recommend you read it. It's in the New Yorker. It was published just a couple months ago, and it takes a little bit of a deeper dive. We read so many articles about this guy got lost, this person had to get rescued, this person died on this mountain, and this talks about like the real, grittiness of it, but also like the reality of how crowded national parks can get specifically in this area, which includes like Gatlinburg and all those areas. So it's it's pretty incredible. I highly recommend read the whole thing. It's like a small book. It's a very long article, but very
It is long.
cool.
Wow! If I can remember to link all of these articles,
Yeah, we'll
to
share
the
them with you, Brian.
description. I will do my best to put those in there as we publish.
I just randomly, I can't vouch for any of these because I haven't seen them, but I was going to say, I said they should make a show as a joke, but I'm like, that'd be a cool documentary. There is documentaries on mountain rescue teams.
Ooh.
One just came out last year called The Volunteers. Mountain Rescue Brings Us Home. Follows the volunteer mountain rescue teams in the U.S. and Austria.
Love that.
Ooh.
Nice.
Then there's called 109 Below. There's one called Sherpa. Have we seen Sherpa?
I have seen Sherpa.
Yeah. I'm going to go watch
a while
these.
ago.
Anyway.
Nice.
But that'd
That's
be cool
awesome.
if there was, it doesn't look like there's one specifically about them, but
That would be
that's an
neat.
idea for some documentary maker out there. Go find the Smoky
Yeah,
rescue team.
pretty that is.
You know?
At any rate.
Ooh, that's cool.
I so I saw I haven't brought one up yet. I saw the Grand Canyon Rim to Rim Trail is closed for at least a year because of damage to the trail, and there was a fire, and there's just infrastructure that needs rebuilt. Over a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Or more.
What? So there was some damage to the trail. Do they have like specifics with this, like a mudslide
and
or
to
what happened?
structures. So, we'll get to mudslide next.
Okay.
In the Grand Canyon, it was a fire. I forget what it was called. It was Dragon Bravo fire. 100 structures, countless miles of the footpath. Like there's all sorts of a mess. And like I think they just opened up the North Kaibab Trail, but it's only like a small section of it.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, gosh, that's on my bucket list to do. So I mean, I guess I got to wait a year.
You're
at
not doing
least,
it this year, I guess.
But at the same time, the fact that thinking about a like such an iconic like endurance trail is out for a whole year or more is just that's a long time.
Yeah, and I man, how bummed would you be if you plan that trip to go, and then
I think-
now you have to like pause it or
I think one of my buddies on my
switch.
hockey team is planning on doing it. Now
Really?
he's not now, but
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
rim to rim.
So when you
Rim
talk
to
about
nowhere.
mudslides, there is Bryce Canyon, the famous switchbacks of Bryce Canyon are closed, and I don't know. I've gotten conflicting messages about or conflicting articles about how long they think it'll be done or like until it would be rebuilt, but I think it's maybe out for a long time.
Oh, geez.
But like there's like an iconic just long-term
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
what the trailhead is, but incredible switchback, very, very cool. But yeah, it's the snow melt happened so quickly that there was just so much moisture in the ground, and yeah.
the
this is one thing.
Navajo Loop Trail.
Ugh. And it's incredible. It's too many switchbacks right in a row, but
It's crazy that
Paul's just
that
getting ad bombed right
Yeah,
now.
you really are, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, some of these article
there are a
episodes,
lot on here.
dude. There's two websites that are like this, like article, like not paywall covered news articles, and recipe.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
god.
Bro,
The worst.
drive
Oh,
me
and-
bananas.
and then you got to go scroll all the way back down.
You know
'cause
what's
it
the
takes
third
you
one?
to the top.
The Weather Channel.
oh,
The weather.
If you go to just weather.com,
Let's do it.
let's
do it.
I hope it doesn't
Brian's
prove me
like, don't
wrong,
do that to my computer.
because I
whatever.
like I've had times where I just can't get to anything. It's already started.
It's already a mess, dude. Look at that.
Oh, it's the worst.
They're all clickbait,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all the side
They're a
panels.
media company, man. They want you to
Holy
click,
smokes.
baby.
dude. That's rough.
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
Yeah, that's a mess.
And
Get you
the
going.
fold out windows, the spawn like it goes whoop, and then it takes
the
up your whole screen.
accordion.
Oh, dude!
And then if it
you gotta try to
follows
find
you-
the little X.
Yeah, and then it follows you down
To
as you
close
scroll.
out of it, and you accidentally click it,
Yeah.
and then it opens like the App Store, and it's like, do you want to download this?
Paper Jam when there is no Paper Jam?
This
Yeah.
is insane.
It's
Dude, the Weather Channel.
That's bad.
We're not-
no-
this isn't
there's
even the
no
weather.
weather.
There's no weather on
weather.
the Weather Channel. It's
Yeah.
all clickbait.
Yeah, 3/4 of this page is
Dude, who's clicking
digital
that,
display.
Look, yeah,
Dude,
they haven't
that's
even loaded yet.
crazy.
The first thing you see is the advertisement buckets in the
I know.
top, and it's just
Hotels.com.
Who's clicking those where it's like a
Man.
crazy old lady with like bugged eyes,
And then you
like-
get things that pop up in the corners and
Right,
videos
yeah,
over there.
I
and
know,
the
like,
videos over
look
here.
at how much shit is on the screen right now. Where do you even look?
and then those usually have audio, and then
Oh, yeah.
so they're just
man, when
playing.
you get an audio ad and it starts playing, it's like, where's it at? Good God.
the worst.
Yeah, how does anybody?
This
I
is
mean, how does
cancer.
anybody focus browsing this shit?
that one too.
Yeah, man.
this is leading the
Overload.
It's too much.
People don't have ADD. There's just ad
Let's
problems.
throw
It's just
40
AD.
ads at them.
They just have
2,000
AD.
pixels.
Yeah,
Man.
and
Look at the pictures, dude. That's so insane.
I'm
did you
trying to
guys
get out of
see?
this.
Did you guys
Make it go away.
Get out.
Paul's lost in the sauce, dude.
Jeez.
Did you guys see or read Ready Player One by chance?
No.
No.
So
Heard it's
anyway,
good.
in the movie, I don't even know if this part specifically follows the book, but like the main big bad guy, his big goal is that he wants to take over the AI tool that everybody uses and the headsets and everything. It's like we can fill 80% of the screen with ads before their head explodes or whatever.
Oh my
He's
God,
like his whole
yes.
thing is he wants to monetize it to the
Yeah.
max without killing people.
That's what happened to weather.com.
Yeah,
dude.
that
man.
guy runs weather.com basically is
my
what we're
God.
saying.
Well,
so funny.
to get out of weather.com,
I don't know how
we
we got on
were
that topic.
talking about national parks and stuff like that. I did not know that this existed, this nationalparkstrip.com. It's powered by Outside Magazine,
Oh.
or the Outside
And
platform.
sponsored by the Trail Theory podcast.
Nah,
Not really.
but maybe
Sure.
someday. But one of the things that I saw was these starry national park nights skies will leave you breathless. So I was curious on which national parks were like some of the top to take incredible photos of the night sky. And this is something that you're going to want to look at too.
I've been to some.
You have been to some. So this
I don't want to look.
this is the best travel of 2026. So all the ones in Utah,
Yeah.
all the national parks in Utah,
Specifically for Starry Nights.
For Star- yep.
Okay.
all 5 international dark skies.
Just like yes, good
Which is funny
stargazing
enough.
places.
We got our
had
dark sky
the
stickers.
Geo Project Dark Sky Parks stickers that you can
Use the code
grab for your-
trails for
Not anymore.
Nah, it's over.
Not anymore. Discount code is over. If you missed your chance, that's your fault.
it's gone.
Get one anyway. Geo Project.
You seriously get one anyways. So all of the
Yeah,
all
don't
5
be a
of the,
loser. Get one. Jeez.
all 5 of the parks in Utah. You can stargaze in Yellowstone.
What's the best one? Does it say? Is it like Glacier? Or?
It doesn't say like best one. It just says I think there's 10 of them that they mention.
Cowards.
The one in
Canyonlands is a
Dude,
good spot
the-
to stargaze.
The one in Yellowstone is ridiculous. I don't know if you can get to the actual one that I'm referring to right now, Paul. But
I
if you
am
go
Dude,
to
Yellowstone is ridiculous on
Trying to
every
navigate.
level.
I don't have the link available for you to
What is it?
look
Best,
on here.
best stargazing?
It's type in these starry national park night skies will leave you breathless and see if that comes up.
He's like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Not that one.
He definitely didn't do that, but I bet he could find it.
Yeah, you didn't type in the thing.
Our favorite spots for stargazing in the
That's
national
not
parks.
it. That's not
It's
it.
probably going to give you the same information.
It doesn't matter. So, but the one in Yellowstone, the picture is beautiful because like you've Old Faithful like bursting in
Yeah,
midair,
that's
and then
sweet.
you've got the Milky Way behind it, which is
Whoa.
bonkers.
Yeah, that's
Milky.
They say
Death Valley.
Yeah,
Death Valley is on here.
Bananas.
Glacier, the one in Glacier looks incredible.
Whoa, there's some rocky.
Yosemite,
I wanna go to
Joshua
Rocky
Tree,
Mountain. Joshua Tree. I want to go to Joshua.
the Great Sand
Yeah,
Dunes. I would love to do that.
Wait, where's that?
Is that Michigan?
That's this one's in Colorado. So Colorado has Great Sand Dunes National Park.
GSD.
and then Rocky Mountain.
Glacier.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountain picture was nuts.
Yeah. So
Glacier's nuts.
I'm trying to go to a few national parks this year, and that's something I think that when we went to Acadia last year,
Magic.
being able to-
I can't wait to go sit out there again. Cannot.
you're going
wait.
back. Yeah. Man,
Can't
that was some of the best stargazing I think I've ever seen. And definitely the best sunrise I've ever seen. Like absolutely immaculate.
Absolute bliss.
That was a fun little article. I'll link that one in the description below. You guys can kind of see that, and there's a bunch of photos that you can go through and check out
Stargazing
too,
is
so.
one of those like I could see myself really getting into this, kind of like there's you hit a certain age and you buy the digital weather thermometer and then you start like to photographing birds and shit. This is like right up there where I'm gonna hit a certain moment in life where I'm like it's gonna be midnight. I'm gonna just
gonna
go
go outside.
Yeah.
and look
I
at
will
the
say
sky.
I'm very spoiled because I don't live far from here, but for some reason I'm in a nice little tucked away spot that the light pollution doesn't really get to me.
minimal, yeah.
And most nights I can go outside and just stand in my driveway and see a pretty stellar sky. And I've done that where I'll just pull a camp chair out and just sit outside.
That's nice.
That's
So
sweet.
weather's almost there. We had one morning this week where it was 60 degrees when I woke up.
Yeah.
At like 4:30 in the morning. And it
Yeah.
was beautiful.
That's
And I
awesome.
just walked outside, had
That's
coffee,
what
and just
we got
stared.
to talk about this moment for a second though, because if you're anything like me and when you go backpacking you typically have to go to the potty in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Nothing beats waking up. You're like, your eyes are like, a glazed donut, and you step outside and you look up at this. And it's oh my gosh,
perfect.
It's like 2,
I love when
3
it's-
o'clock in the morning.
I love when it's so blurry because I can't find because I didn't put my glasses on. That's I can't find my glasses.
but
My glasses are gone.
it's incredible.
No, for sure.
That
I
moment.
I got a kid that's really into like the stars. We've gotten like 1,000 books on stars, and for Christmas she got a telescope from Santa, and we have not been able to use it. One night we were able to use it where there was a full moon. It was on blast, like it
Yeah.
was sweet. But it's
Yeah.
so cloudy in the winter. I'm like, girly,
It's just cloudy in Ohio.
when
Once
the
you
spring
can-
and summer
yeah.
comes
We
around,
live
we're
in the
gonna
wrong
be,
in the wrong
well, and
place.
it's also like you're trying to look out a window through tree branches.
Just
Yeah.
to take it outside.
It's like
yeah.
we're gonna take this thing to a field in the middle of the night. Like we'll go and
Once
Yeah.
you can
look.
go and you start spotting like Jupiter and all that, like
Yeah,
you
that'd
actually
be
get the
sweet.
planets. Those are because
Have you guys seen that app? That gives you,
Sweet.
and then you can use that as
Oh,
your
yeah, dude.
your
Oh, Night
benchmark.
Sky.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Night
Yeah.
Sky.
Yeah.
Come on,
Dude,
Paul.
Night Sky's sweet.
And you could look at
Unreal.
you could look at the million satellites that are whipping by.
Yeah, dude. Starlink.
Starlinks are
help.
everywhere, dude.
Dude, the music in Night Sky, it's so
It
dope.
has music.
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
It's like you're,
Wait, do that again.
you have to do this with it. Like
Again,
you're
again,
orbiting
again.
the But yeah, I might have it ready to go.
Oh, baby.
Night Sky is one of those where it's like when I get back to home base, I'm like, I got to trash this. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's like I don't delete
it-
apps all that frequently, but Night Sky always goes.
Is,
Then I'm
it
like,
music or sound
need
effects?
this.
It's both.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah.
Night
it
Sky.
is a full experience.
Let's see if I
Man.
can find the music.
Missing out.
We're not going to be able to hear it, but
That's okay. Yeah.
We've got the sound effect of
Well,
Paul doing it.
I know.
That's
You know,
all
that's all
you
we
need.
you know,
needed.
comment below if you just want like 50 minutes
on
of
a
Paul
loop.
just doing that. Yeah,
I'm gonna comment below.
We'll make a video of that if you guys get like 10 comments.
No, we should remix it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the big thing? They take
Remix.
greens, beans, potatoes.
Oh, I'm sure we could do
You
something.
name it. Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh!
Wow. We've
All right.
gotten way off track.
That's
What-
okay.
that's the
how
whole
these
thing.
articles
Stargazing is
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now, okay,
Get outside and
define
look.
stargazing though, because I just like looking at stars. But are you talking about like knowing
Stargazing.
constellations and doing the whole?
No, I think
mean,
it's
that's-
any
just being able to see
either of those. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
because I don't really
looking at
I
the
don't,
sky.
I don't really
Some-
look for them. I don't
some
care enough.
constellations.
I'm just
So
like,
one of
you
the
know.
books that I got with my kid had to do with constellations, and it was like this is how you find it, and it had this whole like algorithm or like way that you can like based on where this star is and where to
Right.
look during this season, you can see this one and blah blah blah.
a waning gibbous.
And that's the moon. And
Yep.
waxing. My favorite part about constellations are that, like, 800 years ago, somebody saw like, two stars together and they're like, that's a dog.
Right.
Right?
Some of them
They
make
put like
sense.
4 or 5 and they're like, I can see.
Bro, the only ones
a
that make sense
centaur.
are the dippers. Like, it's a
I know.
scoop.
But but the dipper is part of a bigger one. It's
I know.
right. It's
Yeah.
only the
Cassiopeia.
dipper because we can see it as like a ladle looking thing.
I think when you look at Orion's belt, like you can when you connect,
You can sort of
them,
make that out.
You can make it.
I can only make out the
person.
belt because they're just in a straight line.
Yeah.
But
there
then
it
you
is.
go down. His leg is down, other side, and then he's got his torso and his arm and his head.
Isn't the dipper part of Ursa Major and Ursa Minor?
Yes.
So
That's
it's
right,
part of a
that's right.
bear, which
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
really
Yeah.
long tail. I don't think they knew what bears looked like back in ancient Greece.
I do. Yeah, I'm looking at some of them. It's like this is a horse, and it's like 3 stars.
Is he trying?
Paul's over there. What are you looking for there, guy?
I look forward to this footage.
Orion's over there.
Orion's over there.
So
All right.
I think that means that for the next trip we're going to Perry because I want to go look at the sky.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, we should go to the dam again.
Did you guys just decide?
We just did. Yeah, let's go to the dam again.
I'm in. I'm in.
Be
Let's do it.
awesome.
It's been too long. It's been like 6 years
That's
since we've been to Perry.
that's south enough.
Yeah, it's south and east.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
All right, I want to go back to the dam. That was like the
Yeah,
best
we can
spot.
camp
And
there.
it was cold. when
It
we
was
went.
really cold
Very
when we went. Yeah, but
Yeah,
So it'll probably be the same.
it'll be cold. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well,
Okay.
big
Going to Perry.
Damn.
big decisions just got made right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did find the music.
Ink it.
Did you?
Do you
Let's
think
hear it.
will
Put it
come
in the
through?
mic.
Dude.
Can you guys hear that?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's. I just want to have
It's
that.
a soundscape.
That needs to be.
I want to
on,
go nunite to that.
I know that's gonna be in my just my sleep music. That's
Wow.
Everyone's
just
now
gazing.
asleep.
Beautiful.
We need the audio watermark.
I know, right? So we are 50-ish minutes into this, and
Do we have any more?
God, that was the fastest 51 minutes of my life.
no one talked about Alex Honnold climbing
Oh yeah, that happened.
Taipei.
Oh, that
101.
Netflix stuff.
That thing. Yeah. Yeah.
We can if you want. You might not like what I have to say. Really? Sorry. No, it's okay.
Really? Well, tell us.
Here we go.
I didn't bring it up.
Did you watch it?
Hot takes.
And
Hot
you
takes.
can't.
Hot
You
takes.
can't have.
Hot
You
take,
can't have
hot
a
take,
huge
hot
problem
take.
with it if you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it live.
Did you watch it?
I
after
watched
the
like
fact?
highlights.
Okay.
It's cool. It's a little. I mean, there's parts of it that it's like a building is more repetitive and less
Yeah.
chaotic than a
And
side of a mountain.
I was thinking
do
that before it even
respect
happened.
Agree.
The biggest respect is that he did it live.
Yeah, did it
and
live.
that he made the smart decision to cancel it the day that it was supposed to happen.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
that's
because
great.
it wasn't safe.
Oh, listen, dude.
I think it's inherently less.
He just
impressive
did
than other
something
shit
that,
he's
like,
done. Yeah.
Most people in the world absolutely can't even sniff. Right? I
Right.
couldn't get.
I couldn't get onto the second level. and be like,
couldn't
too
get,
high, too
I
high.
couldn't get 10 feet up that thing with no rope, right? That's just not right. It's
Yeah.
crazy impressive.
Yeah.
I don't want to diminish it, right? It is super respectful. It's amazing athletic feat. That being said, a building to me is a little different than the side of a mountain.
Then El Canyon.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's as impressive, but it is very cool, and the fact that it was done live is pretty awesome.
It is definitely repetitive. There's sections of it that are literally the exact same, just stacked on top of each other.
Right.
I think there were 8 of them that he had to go through.
Right.
But I think the feat of
It's like Scott
he did
Pilgrim.
it in an hour and 31 minutes.
That's crazy.
The building is 1,667 feet, which is 508 meters tall. The one thing that they weren't weren't expecting is how much like grease was on the building
Oh, interesting.
because of the storm that happened before, and I think there was some air pollution that was coming through. So like if you were watching during the event or just now put it on Netflix or whatever, he's like constantly rubbing his shoes. And there's like a bunch of black all over. Like that's like this
Oh,
weird
yeah.
grease that
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah.
expecting to have, which made it a little bit more tricky.
Yuck.
But yeah, and I did watch it live, and I was shocked on how fast he got up.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the guy is elite. I mean, in
It's crazy.
every.
Yes.
I mean, the guy. Look at him. He looks like a marble statue with his shirt off. Like, it's incredible.
Well, and I think, I mean, to Austin's
He's in
point,
such
though,
a
that's
elite
not
fitness.
super surprising because of
Yeah,
the
given
repetition
his
piece. It's
abilities
like, he
and what we
knows-
know about him.
He knew every move he was going to do
right.
before he even.
But
touched
again,
the
he
mic,
also
you know?
did that when he did Al Cap, right?
Yeah.
He knew every
Right.
move that
he
he,
knew
was
the
going to
route,
make, right?
He knew the route. Yeah,
Right, but I think it's inherently it's still very different.
But like when you look at the building, like we're looking at some footage right now, the building is massive. It is absolutely gigantic.
Like
Yeah.
that part to him,
He's
especially.
just climbing a
That
ladder.
part is climbing a ladder.
That's like us walking up a step stool.
But
Right.
once
for
you
him.
get to that other section where
Yeah.
it has the
There
8
is
stacked,
one that
it's
has
overhung.
like yes,
and then
that-
you get to the dragons that are on the side of the building.
the dragon part was intense.
that causes some different
Yeah.
kind of things that he has to go over. And then there's an overhang section too that was a little bit more challenging. That he ended up doing friggin' no hands on, just knee barred and just leaned back.
For
That
me,
was
the
wild.
part that is like the scariest and like, imagine like I guess what makes it any different than rocks, but there's parts of like because this is metal and you know man-made materials to some degree, like him not slipping in a weird way.
slipping or getting cut or because it's like
Yeah,
a sharp
like-
edge or
I mean, thank God.
yeah, so
I mean,
that part right there is like
that
pretty
one was all
interesting.
over.
So, yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yep.
I would if you looked back, I'd freak out. Like this is just some Spider-Man shit right here.
I mean, this is him. I think the footage we're looking at is him just kind of trying moves. He's on. I think he's roped.
Yeah,
here,
he's roped there because
but
he's swinging around.
Yeah, but I mean,
So that's not live.
this one isn't. This is him just
Practicing?
doing test. Yeah,
Oh,
test practice.
okay, gotcha.
He did a couple test practices and stuff like that. He
I mean,
didn't
of
just,
course, yeah,
he didn't
yeah.
just go up and start
No,
going
for
up
sure.
or
I would
whatever, but-
imagine. I mean, again, he did the same thing with Al Cap
But I
1,000
thought
times.
they
so.
shot it really well, and I think the thing that is fun to me too that I get,
I mean, that's
I'm
one
getting
move.
more and more
He's
into
on
video.
floor 1, and that looks hard.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Already done.
But like he was listening to music and stuff like that. He was able to talk to some of the commentators and everything. Just having communication between everybody. The other part that like I didn't know before watching is I just assumed that they were going to close the building down or
the
close
people were inside, yeah.
that section of it. There were people literally in the glass, like
Yeah, yeah,
taking
yeah.
pictures and video.
They
Like
probably
holding up
paid like
signs and shit.
$5,000 for that ticket.
No, there's no. It's not ticketed.
It's just a building.
These are the
Yeah,
people
it's
that
just
work
in
there.
the building. Yeah.
I know, but I'm.
But like, how insane is that? Like, I
this is
seriously
the
thought,
one that I saw. Where
Like,
I was
look
like,
at this
nuts.
is
Yeah.
chilling, dude.
Yeah, that's
and he's just
pretty insane.
You know,
I mean, he's always cool, calm, and collected. This is the knee bar. Yeah, just no hands.
It's like the beginning of Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah.
right.
Homie
right.
knew what he
Yeah.
was doing there. He's like, "This is at that moment. I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the knee thing, and people are gonna."
He's
go
like, hey,
bananas."
it's like, where's Jimmy? Jimmy,
Yeah.
take a
He's
shot.
like, "This isn't even
Take
that
a
big of
picture."
a deal for
Well,
me."
that's what I was.
under the legs slam dunk. And
That-
when you're up by 40 points.
That's what I was saying. But like, they had to really figure out how to shoot this whole thing, and I think the rigging of the camera crew and what they used, and that is all super interesting to me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was a really cool.
Did he climb down or did he jump onto a big mattress?
No, he got to wrap down, and then I think once he got to one of the sections that you were able to go in from the roof, they just elevated
let him
down
in.
into that
Yeah.
part.
to be
but
standing
yeah,
at the top of that height,
Yeah.
with nothing,
Yeah, pretty wild.
is scary.
Especially that. He's got like a foot around. He's on a little circular like ball.
Right,
And,
the
like,
ball, yeah.
The wind's whipping.
Like,
it's like, dude,
dude.
one big gust. And
I mean,
you're-
it is.
yeah.
It was pretty windy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
But it was a cool feat. It's not now. He's not climbing mountains
You know
or
what?
anything like
I
that.
changed my
but-
mind. I'm so back, baby.
Wow.
That's all I got.
No,
All
I
right.
like it. I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Oh,
one more
man.
thing we have to do to end.
There is.
There
You
is.
do.
Dun, 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 dun,
You don't have to
dun.
go back.
Sire.
Oh, for those that don't know, that might be new. We started doing this National Park trivia at the end of the episodes to test our knowledge and for you to test your knowledge.
your might.
I hope you're playing along.
It's really just humiliation, you know.
Hey,
results.
I've been rocking them, man.
We all got actually, Pfeiffer. You celebrated the last episode when you got a question wrong.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Hey, that's how I get most of my victories. I just force it.
Yeah, I was right.
Yes, I was right.
He just
And he was wrong?
He just
Is that
says
really what
that he's
happened?
right.
On the first one, we all got that one. And then it was a question about Denali using snow dogs to patrol or snowshoe police.
Yeah.
You said snowshoe police.
Yeah,
we
that
said
was the answer.
dogs. Dogs was the answer.
Dogs is the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, I thought
So
that
you
answer.
were.
I thought my answer was so cool.
Wrong.
I just. That's what I heard when he said it.
So I know you didn't go back and watch that episode then.
But yeah,
Not yet.
All right, you guys ready?
now I have to. That's funny.
Let's do it.
Ready.
All right, this one is geology and astronomy.
Bring it on.
Oh,
All
right
right,
up our
We're
alley.
gonna start with the easy one, okay? Softball.
The Big Dipper.
What mountain range can be explored at Hot Springs National Park? Multiple choice. A. Zigzag Mountains. B. Blue Ridge Mountains. C. Ozark Mountains. D. Chilcote Mountains.
Chilcote
You,
Mountains.
I thought you said this was a softball.
say the question again.
What mountain range can be explored at Hot Springs National Park?
Where's
Can I get
Hot
the
Springs
answer,
National Park,
please?
Can you use it in a sentence?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Ozarks.
I'm gonna go.
Those are mountains.
The
say them again.
Yeah, so A. Zigzag Mountains. B. Blue Ridge Mountains. C. Ozark Mountains. D. Chilcote Mountains.
Zigzag Mountain sounds made up.
it. Yeah, but
I'm
that's
gonna-
probably gonna be it. I'm gonna
gonna
go with
see.
Chilcote.
I'm gonna go Chilcote as well.
I'm going
If that's
Ozarks.
how you.
Ozarks, baby.
Y'all are wrong.
All of us are. Is it Blue
The
Ridge?
Zigzag Mountains are
my
God, man, we zigged and they zagged.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Is this? Did a child's imagination come up with this question and answer?
Well, where's the Ozarks? The Ozarks on over.
They're in Missouri.
They're in Missouri.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Zigzag Mountains are one small sub range of the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Most visitors come from the park's hot spring, or come for the hot. I can't.
Here we
read,
go.
guys. Come for the park's hot
Breathe.
spring water, but there's plenty of geology buffs to dig into as well.
Wow. Interesting.
Zigzag Mountains.
Who
All
would,
right.
who would have known that we're
Not us.
not going to get the next one?
If that was
correct then,
easy,
if that
then,
was the
all
easy
right,
one.
bring it on.
Yeah. Okay. So the hard one: true or false? The hot water in Hot Springs National Park contains dissolved calcium carbonate.
Oh, that is
True.
definitely true.
True, yeah.
True.
Y'all got that one. That one was way easier.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of.
I mean, it was also 50-50,
yeah,
but
true
I
ones
did,
are
I did
inherently
100%
Why
of
were
my
you
gut
so
feel
confident?
true.
That's
Because
like.
that's very specific.
Yeah.
I think
That's how they throw you.
Nah.
in Yosemite, there's a natural spring that's like, it's like fizzy water.
Yeah.
I forget what that's called.
I don't know, there's
that's
so many
cool as shit.
There's so many
though.
visitors. There's probably like a dirty diaper in there too. So if you could have said that, and I would have gotten it.
Yeah,
right.
it's almost like muriatic acid
Forget what
or
it
something
is.
like that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like good
man.
luck. I drank some. They
Yeah.
tell you it's a good luck thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Wow.
You drank some.
Drank other people's feet.
Really?
Yeah.
You drank it like
Yeah,
you.
it's like it's like a well.
you
right?
drank it like you would drink the Farm to Summit green chili mac overflow water. Go back and listen to last episode.
Oh, man.
Gross.
All
well,
right.
that was articles. I don't know what part this is.
Oh,
It's just
gosh.
an articles episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll put
Lot.
the links down below. I hope I remember to do that. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, shoot us an email, trailtheorypod@gmail.com. We love you. Thank you. And we'll see you next
And
time.
real quick, before we totally leave for the night, please be on the lookout with like our social media and other things going out. We have a pretty big first part of the year coming up.
We do.
We're going to be starting to do a Patreon just at a support level just to start, and then having another level that's going to have a lot of cool stuff on it. We might be having some merch soon. We're also going to be doing a live episode from the Northeast Ohio Adventure Fest in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio.
Yep.
I know a lot of you guys are not from here, but if you are local, check it out. That is May 16th.
And if you're
16.
not, come on out.
Come on
Come
out. out, baby.
There's a hotel literally right down the street from it too, so you have a place to stay there.
We'll have a booth. You can come say hello. You can be on the podcast.
Yes, that is a nice little secret.
Check it out.
If you've
We'll give
never
you some
been on a
free
podcast,
coffee.
if you've never been on a podcast, you have a chance to be on one. But more on that later. But keep your eyes and ears open for some cool stuff coming out from the Trail Theory boys this year.
Yes. Love you guys. Bye.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
The Trail Theory podcast is sponsored by Audimute and Audio-Technica. Music by Dan Koch.